Hi. Okay. Hello. Hi, guys. Let's see. I have not made a video since February, I think. So, yes, it's kind of like a big update that is way overdue. Sorry. Let's see. Okay. I'm still doing really well. Um, I ended my study program, which was nice because I was just getting sick of driving like an hour and a half every week to go to Chicago. Ugh. Because I was not driving from my house, it's closer from my house, but I was driving from my school, which is far away from my house. But in the opposite direction, unfortunately. So anyway, let's see. Okay. Um, I know last time I was counting how many days I had gone since purging. Um, and I think I got up to like 150 something before I did end up purging. But I was like, all right, that's good. It's commendable still, so it's okay. But you know what? It wasn't really a big deal. It was like there were a few times where it was a little rocky, and I was like, you know, just because I was really stressed out. It's kind of like a way to deal with stress and whatever. And I don't know. I just knew that it wasn't something I needed to be doing, and I was like, okay, I just don't want to get on that path again because it just wouldn't be smart. So I stopped, and I had a whole bunch of friends who knew. Like, the first thing I did was I told my friends. I was like, I broke my streak. And they're like, okay, just keep going. I was like, that's it? They're like, yep. I was like, okay. So I did. And, I'm not saying that there aren't still evil urges, as I like to call them. Like, whatever. But I guess what I've been doing instead, like if I have like an evil urge to, way totally over exercise or binge or purge or like restrict or just be like, oh, I'm fat. That was it. Okay, that was it. Anyway. Or any sort of weird urges like that. What I do instead is I make art. So, because that really helps me. Oh yeah. I don't think I started this back then. One thing I've started doing is, okay, for me, I am an artist. Like, I am. That's like who I am. It's what I do. That's how I see. That's how I think. That's how I analyze anything, is with an artistic eye. And when I'm drawing an object, no matter what it is, I try to study the object with, to see it actually. Because sometimes, whether we think so or not, our view of whatever we're looking at trying to draw can be actually really distorted. So I have to practice seeing things as they actually are. And so I started drawing myself, which is slightly uncomfortable sometimes, not gonna lie, Um, and I can feel really, really bad about myself, like, oh, I'm like overweight, or oh, like I'm not as toned as I wish I could be, or whatever, like, oh, I just don't feel very confident right now. But when I stop and pull back and draw myself, I stop thinking about my body as like parts as being like too big or like weird or whatever, misshapen, however I like to think about it. I start thinking about, okay, where is this figure? How is this line actually? Like, let me sketch that in. And when I do, I always pull back from my drawing and realize, wow, what a beautiful figure. Like, that's so cool. Like, wow, those are some really perfect, nice, organic lines there. And I don't know, I just get all really artsy on myself. And it's been really helpful. And I've created a lot of cool pictures, actually, and sculptures too, which have been crazy. So yeah, I've been making a lot of art in place of that. And I started, I'm with someone, and he he isn't big on really skinny girls. Not like fat girls, you know what I'm saying? But because some guys are like into that. I don't know. I'm not. Anyway, sorry. Okay. But he's helped me to realize that it's okay not to be like, because that's not always attractive. Like, that's not attractive to everyone, and I kind of had to break out of that as a mindset that being completely, like, bone thin was attractive, because, I don't know, I guess I've kind of, like, he made it okay for me to like myself as I am, which has been really nice, because I can appreciate my figure as it is. So that's good. Let's see. I've been working on my relationship with my dad, who is one of the main starters of the problem. And we actually, oh my gosh, this is great. We went backpacking together for 4 days in the Tetons in Wyoming, and it was really cool. And we didn't have like any like major breakthroughs or like big, like, you hurt me and now we're going to apologize and blah 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 kind of talks. We just kind of learned how to coexist happily, and so it was really good. So that was enjoyable. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm good. I think I'm fine. You know, I feel like with food, that's something that you might always kind of be, I don't know, it's always going to be a struggle, but you can learn to just suppress it and work through it, and having a strong support system is just so important. And I don't know, I've built that and found that, and I mean, even regardless of that, like, the fact that God made you and he was like, "Bam, you are perfect just as you are." Like, seriously, that's crazy. Like what more could you want, Like, the person whose opinion matters the most, whoa, they were like, "Yes, you're in. I like you. I'm excited about you. You're great." Like, sweet, So, I guess when I think like that, I realize that there's nothing that I'm just not content about, because I kind of have everything. I mean, not in like a worldly sense, but in a more holy perspective, I guess I could say I pretty much have anything I could ever want. So it's good. So yeah, summer's ending, and summer's been weird. I haven't been working out as much. I haven't been cycling like every single day, like way too many miles, or I haven't even really gone to the gym a lot. But it's okay. And so I'm not as toned, but that's that, like, okay, I'm just living. And it's really good. So, yeah. I think this is going to be my last video, so goodbye, YouTube. We'll see. I'm just going to go live, but if anybody has anything they want to share, or like want to know, or like have questions, or have, I don't know, anything, or just want to talk, I would be more than happy to. And especially if you're in that like weird stage where you're just like trying to break out, and like you're kind of there but you're kind of not, and it's just like like some days you're like, yes, I got it, and some days you're like, this is terrible. So anybody, like, but honestly anybody. So if you want to talk, just let me know, and I'd be more than happy. So yeah, all right. Email me or Facebook me, I guess. So I'm open to anything. All right. Thanks, guys, for listening and supporting me. It's been really good. Thank you. Bye.